Salut mes amis, it's Bonjour Brigitte here and I hope you're doing well and having a great day. J'espère que vous passez une bonne journée. Here in Vancouver, it is cooling down, so I am unfortunately in long sleeves today, but hopefully where you're at, it's a little warmer. So sorry about the delay in getting on. Mes amis, I had a slight tech issue, but in any case, here I am. And so today I am so excited because I'm recently back from Paris. I'm so excited to share with you my top 3 free things to do in Paris. Because this is really beneficial, because obviously when you travel to Paris, flights, hotels, Airbnbs, everything is expensive. So if you want to save a little bit of money while you're there, this is going to be really useful for you. And so the first free thing that I would recommend doing would be visiting l'Arc de Triomphe. L'Arc de Triomphe. Oh great, we have someone joining us. Bonjour Philippe, comment ça va? Great, Philippe is joining us. Oh, wonderful. And so the first free thing I would recommend doing is visiting l'Arc de Triomphe, because I don't know if you caught my Facebook Live video that's a little bit below this one, but it is free to walk around the base of l'Arc de Triomphe, and you can take some incredible photos and admire the architecture. So l'Arc de Triomphe, it not only has incredible architectural carvings and engravings, it's also really a masterpiece of the French culture. And so I would definitely recommend you walk around there, because basically you just have to go underground, take the stairs up, and then you can walk around the base of l'Arc de Triomphe for free. And so you're going to get to see all those beautiful engravings, number one, which is going to be fantastic. Second of all, you can also see many names of famous historical figures from France. Bonjour Philippe, comment ça va? How are you? Comment below. Bonjour Georgette, comment ça va? And then also at l'Arc de Triomphe, you're going to see the tomb of the unknown soldier. So this is obviously very important culturally to France and also to European history in general. So I definitely recommend visiting there, and you can pay your respects there. And the great thing about l'Arc de Triomphe as well is that you can even take a book or something like that, and you can sit there, and at the bottom of l'Arc de Triomphe, at the base of the monument, there are like benches kind of carved into the side, so you can sit there for an hour or two and just enjoy and people watch and everything. And so even that is cheaper than the cafe, because you don't have to buy anything and you can still people watch and enjoy. And of course, if you do want to go to the top of l'Arc de Triomphe, it will cost you 16 euros, 16 euros, but I think it's completely worth it. But of course, if you just want to stick with the free option, definitely visit l'Arc de Triomphe, just the base of it. Walk around, take photos. It is incredible. Incroyable. And Philippe, comment below if you're planning on doing that, and Georgiane as well. I'm pretty sure you have done that, so comment below. And the second free thing I would recommend doing in Paris is visiting Sacré-Cœur. Sacré-Cœur in Montmartre. So that is the Basilica of Sacré-Cœur. And so that is a famous monumental church of Paris. And it's really famous due to its iconic dome shape. So if you see it in photos, you absolutely cannot miss it. So that is the great news. And the wonderful thing about Sacré-Cœur is that it's in Montmartre. So there's lots of things to do in Montmartre. Bonjour David, comment ça va? Excellent. Merci beaucoup Georgiane. So Georgiane was just saying yes, when I was talking about l'Arc de Triomphe, there are benches carved into the Arc de Triomphe, so you can sit there with a book or magazine or what have you and just people watch, and that's going to be free, so even cheaper than the cafe. And then going back to Sacré-Cœur, the great thing about Sacré-Cœur is that it is in an area called Montmartre, and in Montmartre there are so many wonderful things to do. As Georgette said, you can get your portrait done by people that are basically doing portraits, and so that's a really fun thing to do. Of course, that would cost money, In Montmartre, there are also many beautiful shops and cafes and even full-on restaurants. So whether you just want to grab a short little snack or have a large, very decadent meal, you can absolutely do that. Bonjour Didi, comment ça va? Oui. And the great thing about Sacré-Cœur is that once you walk up the steps to see the basilica, it is free to enter. It is free to enter. And so once you enter, it's absolutely stunning inside, of course. There is stained glass, a beautiful altar, everything like that. And of course, if you are, religious, you can pray, everything like that. And the great thing about Sacré-Cœur Basilica is that you can stay there as long as you like. So some touristic sites in general are kind of timed, so you have to go in and out. But in Sacré-Cœur, you are absolutely welcome to stay there inside the basilica as long as you like. So whether you stay there for 5 minutes just looking around or an hour or 2, anything is possible. And so I would definitely recommend that because that is super fun and absolutely stunning. And inside the Sacré-Cœur as well, they do have a small boutique that benefits the their work that they do in terms of the monastery, everything like that. So if you want to purchase some beautiful cards or rosaries or keychains, you can do that as well. Of course, that wouldn't be free, but seeing Sacré-Cœur Basilica inside is. Oui. And bonjour Alberta, comment ça va? Oui. And on the outside of Sacré-Cœur, this is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to take incredible photos because there are steps leading up to the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, and so many people like to pose there to get their iconic shot of Paris, a famous Parisian landmark. So I would definitely recommend taking some photos there. You can have maybe your friend or family member take a photo of you, or you can ask a random passerby. That's what I did. Just be careful who you ask because you don't want to get pickpocketed or have your phone stolen. But wait. Oui. Excellent. Ça va bien, merci. Et vous, Alberta, Odette? Oui. And I see David is here. Bonjour, David. I hope that your daughter's wedding was beautiful. It looks like you have a photo there. Wonderful. Oui. And like Georgiane said, absolutely. To go to Montmartre and to go up to the Sacré-Cœur, oh, excellent, Philippe. It is a significant, physical climb, but it is totally worth it. Wait, it is totally worth it because it's so beautiful. And there is a funicular. Well, the funicular can take you up from Montmartre to the Sacré-Cœur Basilica. Just note there's usually long lineups. But the great thing about the funicular is that, I'll type it in here, it is covered if you have a Paris transportation pass. So for example, I had a 1-week metro pass when I was there, and the funicular was included in that, so I didn't have to pay extra for the funicular. So that's a really great thing, is if you want to hitch a ride to the top and see the basilica but not pay, if you have a Paris metro pass, it's included, so that is fantastic. Oui, and David, I'm so happy that the wedding was beautiful. Excellent. Oui. And then Philippe, I'm so glad that you are visiting L'Arc de Triomphe. Très bien. You're going to love it, especially when it's all lit up at night. Oui. And Didi, très bien, très bien. If you want to put a photo of your Sacré-Cœur visit, we'd love to see it. And of course, Sacré-Cœur means Sacred Heart. Oh wait. So you might have schools in your area named Sacré-Cœur. That's what it would mean. Oui. And the third free thing in Paris that I would recommend doing would be to visit the Galerie Lafayette and to go to the top specifically. So the Galerie Lafayette Haussmann, it is a very famous shopping mall in Paris, known for its iconic stained glass dome roof. So if you saw my Facebook Live below, it basically has an incredible dome roof made all of stained glass. And the thing is, if you go there, it's very easy to spend money because, of course, it has many, many levels of beautiful shops. But if you can resist the temptation, take the escalators to the very top. I think it's floor 6. Oui. And then from there, there's a little staircase where you can go up to the roof. And from the roof, you're going to see the most beautiful view of Paris. You can see l'Opéra, the Opéra Garnier. You can see the Eiffel Tower. and you can just see the streets of Paris. So you can basically get it's a different but similar view to what you would see at the top of L'Arc de Triomphe, but without paying. Oui, exactement. Oui, so if you want to get like a beautiful rooftop view of Paris and look out over the different arrondissements, see the Eiffel Tower, everything like that, go to the top of the Galerie Lafayette because that is free. That is free, and you'll get the most beautiful photos, and the view is pretty similar to what you'll see from the top of L'Arc de Triomphe. It is obviously a little different, but same idea, and of course that will be free. But just avoid the temptation of the Galerie Lafayette because there's many high-end designer stores there, so if you do end up shopping, you will spend a lot of money. But what I will say about the Galerie Lafayette is that you can claim the tax back. So if you spend over 100 euros in a day, keep your receipts, go to the bottom level, you're gonna see a place called Day Tax, DETAXE. There you can insert your receipts and get the tax back in cash. Or I think you can get it back in Alipay as well, and that way you can treat yourself to a nice croissant or café au lait. Oui. And Madame Georgette did bring up an excellent point, which is the phone chips and the metro tickets. Yes. So if you're going to be in Paris, for example, for a week, I would definitely recommend buying the Metro Pass just because Paris is extremely well connected by the Metro. So you can easily get around. It is going to be a lot of walking, but it's going to be faster and cheaper and easier than always waiting for Ubers or taxis, etc. So if you go to the Metro, you can buy a card and load your pass onto there. Wonderful. Easy. Or if you've been to Paris before and you have the Metro Pass, bring it back and you can reload it. And in terms of price, I think I paid around 70 euros for a 1 week pass. So that's about, exactement. And so that's about 10 euros a day, so about 10 USD per day on transportation, which of course is fantastic. So I definitely recommend that. And then next week I will talk about SIM cards because I was able to get a fantastic European SIM card in Paris, and I got 80 gigabytes of data, a French phone number, and unlimited texting in France for only 35 euros. And so that's how I was able to do all the Facebook Lives and filming and everything because I had access to very cheap data. And so I would definitely recommend checking out my Facebook Live next week because I'm going to talk about the SIM card and how you can save money and stay connected socially while you're traveling in Paris, because that is absolutely the way to go. You do not want to do the option with your phone plan back home. If you have a phone plan back home, for example in Canada and the USA, and you do the travel roaming option, usually, at least for us, that would cost around $15-20 a day. So obviously that's very expensive compared to the 35 euros I paid for the France SIM card. And Madame Georgette nailed them. The Galerie Lafayette is really winning because they are doing faster cash taxes back. Before, you would have to do this at the airport when you left the EU, but now Galerie Lafayette is making it simpler, so of course you can get your tax back right away if you are a non-EU citizen. And so just to recap, the top 3 free things to do in Paris that I would recommend. Number 2, visiting the base of L'Arc de Triomphe. You can walk around the bottom, take pictures, see the beautiful architecture, visit the tomb of the unknown soldier, and you could even take a book, a magazine, sit there and people watch on the benches that are carved into the bottom of the Arc de Triomphe. And then the second free thing that I would recommend is to visit the Sacré-Cœur Basilica in Montmartre. So you can walk around Montmartre, and like Madame Georgette said, there's many small shops, cafes, everything. You can see the basilica, and you can even enter the basilica for free and spend as much time there as you like. Wait, so that is fantastic to do. And then of course the basilica, there are stairs leading up to it. The stairs are painted currently. They are beautiful, and so you can take some gorgeous photos there as well. Okay. And then the third free thing I would recommend doing is going to the top of Les Galeries Lafayette and getting the rooftop view of Paris. Oui. And so it's free to go to the top of Les Galeries Lafayette, and you get the beautiful view of the city, the Eiffel Tower, everything like that, and you don't have to pay anything. So that is fantastic for photos, and as well if you want to do a bit of shopping. But just be careful, because like I was saying, the Galeries Lafayette is a little bit expensive because those shops have very high-end designer clothing. Oh wait, and so those are the top 3 free things I would recommend to do in Paris. Oui. And next week I'm going to talk about the SIM card and how you could benefit from that as well, so that you can get cheap data and everything like that while you're in France. Oui. And so mes amis, it was absolutely wonderful seeing you. Merci beaucoup. Oui, Philippe, I do hope to go back to Paris soon. Absolutely. Oui, I will keep you updated. Philippe, I hope you have a wonderful trip. And comment below, what are some of your favorite things to do in Paris, and are they free? And so I cannot wait to see you next week, mes amis, same time. And it'll be wonderful. So if you have questions, comment below. But David, I'm so happy about your daughter's wedding. And everyone, if you want to drop pictures from your Paris trips or other recommendations, definitely put them there. So I'll see you soon. Merci beaucoup, mes amis. À très bientôt. See you soon.